about earlier. So what I'm going to do is palpate 4 spots along the midline of the stomach, and then we'll do a couple of other things with that. You understand everything? Any questions? You happy to proceed? Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just bend your knees up here, keep your arms by your side. Cool. So just relax for me. Great. Great. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to check how your abdominal muscles are. I should just get a bounce back when I just palpate them. Great. Cool. So now what I'm going to get you to do is put your hands on your thighs for me, please. And what I'm going to get you to do is lift your shoulders and head off the plinth. And I'm going to do the same thing, palpation down your midline. Okay, so and lift. And lift. And lift. And lift. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing, but do you remember when I told you about contracting your pelvic floor and your transverse abdominis? Do you remember how to do that one? Yeah. Cool. So I want you to do that as well as lifting, and I'll cue each time. Okay. Pelvic floor, TA and lift. 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 Well done. Okay, so now we're going to do an assessment of your transverse abdominis. So this is your deepest abdominal muscle. Basically runs just this way. It comes from your lower ribs to the top of your pelvis, and it just wraps around. So what the function is that it actually stabilizes your back and your pelvis during movement. Another important function is that it actually works with your pelvic floor to maintain intra-abdominal pressure, along with your diaphragm and the rest of your abdominals. What can happen is really common to happen during pregnancy is that it actually weakens, and I suspect that for you. I'm just going to be palpating to see if you can contract that muscle today. So just in from your hip bones, and what I'm going to tell you to do is just bring your hip bones together and try to bring your belly button to the floor. But I will help you with cues if you are struggling a little bit. Are you okay with that? Are you happy to go ahead? Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to be placing my hands just on your hip bones here. Perfect. Okay, so do you remember those cues? Okay, so bring them together. Perfect. Well done. Okay, relax for me. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Awesome, and relax. So can you feel my thumbs coming inwards a little bit? Okay, so now I'm just going to test that, and I'm going to challenge it a little bit. We're going to do the exact same thing, but try to do 3 deep breaths. Okay, ready, set, so contract, and 3 deep breaths. Good job, maintain that. Good job. Awesome, and relax. Well done. Okay, so Mrs. Superfit, I'm just going to be telling you a bit about your pelvic floor muscles today. They play a really big role in lots of different things, especially during your exercise. So I'm just going to educate you a bit on them. So basically, they're like a sling. They're a group of muscles at the base of your pelvis. You can just see here, they're sitting right at the bottom there. Yep. And they, so just visually as well, they sit just below here. Okay. So basically, they do a couple of different things. They have some passages going through them. That includes your uterine passage and also your bowels. If you just scroll down a little bit, I'll show you what I mean. Oh yeah. Yep, so you can see that, go straight through there. So as you can see, the first function is that they control bowel bladder. So if you do have a weak pelvic floor, that can release the tension from your urethra and also your bowels. That means you can get a bit of incontinence problems, which I know that you have been struggling with at the moment. Another one is that it has a sexual function and sensation. So basically, if you do have a weak pelvic floor, or if there is a bit of dysfunction there, you may feel a bit of pain or a bit of different sensation or no sensation at all during sex. Also, the next one, it also supports your internal